Bonjour, vous sur de la flamme. Mon nom est Graham. Welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Oui. Today we are looking at a pack of Renaissance, which is it's quite an asterisk in the trivia of Magic sets. It's an odd duck is Renaissance. This particular one is in French, and that's relevant in a moment because I'll explain all of that. But first, I want to tell you this was sent to us by Adam through the mail, who says, "Hello LRRMTG, thought this would be a fun pack to open. I bought it in a small shop. It has 6/8 common cards and 2 uncommons. While that may sound boring, the uncommon cards have Land Tax and City of Brass, so that's fun. Also, it's in French, so good luck with that. Best wishes, Adam. P.S. If it is City of Brass or Land Tax, please mail it back or not, whatever. Have fun with it." That's not happening, Adam, but I appreciate you including your return address. Now, Wizards used to have this weird company policy where a card couldn't be printed in white border, which used to be what they used for unlimited print runs, until it had first been printed in black border, which was the limited print runs, in that language. So around the time they were making Chronicles, because this is sort of like European Chronicles to an extent, there was a bunch of cards that they wanted to put into, I think it was 4th edition, that had never been printed in French, German, or Italian in black border. So that's what this was. They made a whole special set of Magic cards so they could print those cards in black border in those languages, so they could then print them in white border in the unlimited core set for that year. I don't know why they felt they had to do that. It's no longer relevant because I don't do white border stuff anymore, and I think they eventually stopped doing that anyway, probably after this, because it was a giant pain in the butt. But yeah, that's what this was. Now, it gets weirder because this pack of Renaissance, you can see, has sort of a burgundy hue to it and is in French. And you can also get packs of Renaissance that look exactly like this, but are in German. You can also get packs that are blue in Italian. The Italian set of Renaissance only has 60 or so, we have conflicting data, 60 or so cards. The French/German printings have over 120. But the Italian one is different, because I guess they had gotten one of those sets had been printed in Italian and black border, so they didn't need to, so they overcomplicated it for themselves even more. This has cards from Antiquities, Legends, Arabian Nights, and the Dark, but in black border, but in French. So, it's just such an odd thing that this exists. Let's crack into it. This, by the way, is from 1995. All right. First up, we have La Brute, which now my French is a little rusty, but I think translates to the Brute. It's 1 in a red for a creature enchantment, and the creature gets +1/+0, and for 3 red mana, you can regenerate the creature it's enchanting. Is that correct? Awesome. Why is a creature enchantment called the Brute? Why is this man so vascular? Nobody knows. Oh, Momie Cyclopienne. Why did I put a... That wasn't French, what I did at the end there. Momie Cyclopienne. It's Cyclops mummy. It's mummy Cyclops. Cyclopean mummy. Anyway, apparently mummy in French is just momie, which I'm learning. 1 in a black for an invoqué momie. It's a 2/1 momie, and it says when it's put into the graveyard, today. Et mise au cimetière depuis le jour. Return de la partie. When it dies, exile it? Ha ha! Retirez-la de la partie. Remove from the game. You're no longer in the party. You're being retired from the party. All right. Sure. I mean, no, but okay. Why not? Bascule. Basculer? Bascule? I don't... It's been so long since I took grade school French. It's a single blue mana for a spell, an instant, I guess. Éphémère. Engagé ou dégagé. Oh, is this Twiddle? This is Twiddle. Only reason I could tell that was engagé ou dégagé. La terrain. So it's tap or untap target, I guess, land, artifact, or creature. Le terrain, l'artefact. Oh yeah, le terrain card, land card, artefact ciblé, ou la creature ciblé. There's an extra E on that word. All right, cool. It's everyone's favorite episodes of Crack-a-Pack where Graham tries to speak a foreign language. Chauve-souris vampire. Vampire bats, right? It's probably just vampire bats, I guess. Is that really bat in French? Chauve-souris? Huh. It's a single black mana for an 0/1 with vol, which I assume just means flying. And for a single black mana, it gets +1/+0 à la fin du tour. Until end of turn, you can't spend more than black in a turn to, Vous ne pouvez pas dépenser plus de black de cette manière pendant un tour. So, yeah, oui. Oui. Fine. Sure. Erosion. Erosion? Erosion? Blue for a land enchantment. Did I get all that right, by the way, with the bat? I never asked you. Was I correct? Oh, good. Okay. Pendant sa phase d'entrain, the controller of the terrain pays 1 point de vie. Pays 1 mana or 1 point of life. Ooh, the land doesn't untap, and effects that prevent or redirect this loss of life can't be used to prevent that. This destroys the land? In what? Sorry, what's the Oracle text on this one? Oh, so it destroys the land unless they pay 1 or 1 life. I mean, unless you're confident you're going to be able to get rid of this enchantment, just let the land be destroyed. Otherwise, you're just using it to pay for itself. Huh. I remember so many of these early Magic cards have that clause before it was like explicit in the rules that it's like effects that prevent or redirect damage can't be used to. It's the damage v life loss thing, and I just saw les effets qui prévenient ou redirigeant, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's prevent or redirect. I know that one. Is this just called erosion in English? All right, cool. Immolation. It's immolation, which I guess we probably borrowed that word from French. Now that I think about it, I say we like it's my responsibility. Single red mana, creature enchantment. The creature gets +2/-2 because you lit them on fire. Don't do that. They trusted you. Next. Fers psychiques. Psychic. I'm inferring from the art here. Psychic chains. It's black for a creature enchantment. The creature gets mette un marqueur -0/-2 sur la creature. You put a -0/-2 counter on the creature, and the marker, les marqueurs restants, the land continues to burn. The counter stays there even if Pharaoh Psychics is removed. What am I anywhere in the right ballpark? Bellpark? Spirit shackles. Psychic chains. Yeah. You know, sure.
And then put a -0/-2 counter on target creature every time it becomes tapped.
What? Oh, I did miss some words there. Put a -2/-0 counter on the enchanted creature every time it becomes tapped. Ciblé à chaque fois qu'elle devient engagée. Engagée. Because Twiddle says engagé ou dégagé. Okay, okay, sure. That's bad. That's a bad card. Yo, this is a bad card. This was originally printed in Legends. That's the column, right? The column top is Legends. It's not Fallen Empires, is it? Wait, it says right here. Legends. Oh, Legends. Oh, oui. I haven't even looked at that. Legends, Legends, Legends. Twiddle doesn't have a expansion symbol. That's weird. I'm being told Twiddle was from Alpha, and that's why. Because there was one card, it was Winter Blast, that was printed without its expansion symbol from Legends, but not this one. And our last card, Vipier des Marais. Des Marais. Marais. It's a Viper. Pit Viper? Is it just Viper of the Pit? Is that the translation here? It's a 1/2 for 3 and a green. Viper. Ah, you put deux marqueurs poison. Si un joueur a des marqueurs poison ou plus, il perd le duel. So this inflicts you with 2 poison counters, and if you have 10, you lose the game. Le duel. Huh. What an odd thing. Value-wise, for a pack of 8 cards from 1995, we didn't do terribly. Twiddle, or Bascule, is worth like $4. And, you know, the immolation is like $1. And now some of this, as you'll see on screen, some of this we actually couldn't find information for the French printing to see how much it's necessarily worth. But, I mean, sure. Why not? You know what? Treat yourself to a French twiddler. Couldn't keep it together. Hey, thank you very much, Adam. Sorry that we didn't get a City of Brass or a land tax, but we certainly did get Spirit Shackles and a Cyclopean Mummy. And who can forget the Brute? So great. Thanks, everybody, for joining me for this true renaissance here on the Crack-A-Pack. A reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Until next time, I have been Graham. James has been here helping out. Matt does the edits. Heather does the thumbnails and gets these videos online. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.